Thank you so much for this opportunity. As you said, I'm Kerim and Bertrand, and I'm the Chief Sales Officer for SmartMessage, a technology company that feels global right now, but started its journey about 15 years ago in Turkey. What I'd like to speak about is basically this buzzword we call digital transformation, and how companies are now evaluating on how to engage their customers. And it's pretty interesting on the changes that we see, especially this rapid digitalization, partly due also to COVID-19 pandemic. And when you look at the overall digital marketing communication trends, you see that the business world today, brands face new types of customers with high digital capabilities. They have mobile phones, they check everything online, they do online shopping, etc. And those new customers, new consumers, want to reach the brands from any digital channel at any time, making the omni-channel readiness a must, but not a choice. They look for message consistency across various channels and a seamless experience to stay loyal with their brands. And they are more engaged to hyper-personalized messages, creating emotional bonds between them and the brands. So, for example, video is, I think, the fastest growing and most important medium in terms of, delivering an information, a message, more effective than an email, an SMS, or even a push notification, unless you obviously include video in the push notification. And in summary, effective digital engagement is the way to stay competitive and alive for companies in all industries. Today, we no longer speak about customer experience, but rather digital experience, or DX. Brands are bound to offer an effective digital engagement strategy to deliver the best experience. They need to be present in channels the customers prefer, and with that, let customers choose the best channel or their preferred channel. They need to provide transparency and deliver the message from the right channels in order to avoid digital noise. We certainly don't mean to digitally harass the customers. You don't want to receive the same message over and over from email, SMS, push, and all sorts of different channels. And on top of it, the call center calling you to deliver the same message. But rather, by knowing your customer, or KYC, companies need to deliver hyper-personalized messages and offers to increase ROI and loyalty. Most importantly, they need to deliver these in the right moment in order to achieve higher satisfaction, engagement, and loyalty. How can a brand carry out an effective digital engagement for its customers? Here we talk about the delivery of what we call the moment marketing, delivering the right content to the right customer from the right channel and at the right moment. This is only possible with a combination of data unification, which helps KYC, and omni-channel strategy to deliver consistency and seamlessness, as well as automation in order to communicate at the very right moment. Today, marketers, they just sit down and only collect the results of their campaigns and engagements, read the reports and share the performances with the rest of the company, rather than just clicking on the several buttons all day long. Provided a company successfully unifies the data, which is absolutely key, especially within the digital transformation phase, an omni-channel strategy coupled with marketing automation can enable a successful engagement and therefore create a seamless, unified, and pleasant customer journey from onboarding all the way to loyalty and even brand championing. We want customers to actually recommend our brands to other people, to their friends, etc. We believe this data unification and seamless customer journey represent one of the key pillars of a successful digital transformation. We need to put the customer at the core of the transformation. And you see quite often today that digital transformation, it's in the minds of a lot of companies, is mostly adoption of technology, getting new technologies in-house, utilizing technology in all sorts of ways, but we forget about the customer. And if we don't put the customer at the core of that transformation, it's usually a half-baked transformation or failed transformation. I'd like to speak very briefly about who we are, what we do. I just mentioned that we're a 15-plus-year-old company now into our 16th year. And we've started this journey in Turkey. We started as a simple ESP, email service provider. And over the years, with the increased demands and requirements of our clients, we developed our capabilities. And obviously, the development of technologies, new channels, new ways to deliver messages, etc., have forced us to obviously to fine-tune our deliverables and our value proposition. Today, we have over 100 employees, I think 110 as of yesterday. And we work with very large brands. We have hundreds of customers, but the ones that are most compelling are just listed here. Some are internationally renowned companies. Some are the largest players within their markets, and some send millions or billions of SMS per year. And we help them to actually deliver those messages to their audiences. Now, by the way, I just forgot to mention it, we're a Microsoft Gold partner, and Microsoft is of tremendous help and support for us in our global expansion. We are currently present in Turkey, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Singapore, Czech Republic, UK, the US, and specifically for Latin America, we chose Chile as a starting point. But I'm just surprised. Pleasantly surprised to see that every time we mention a country, they say, "Why didn't you think about the other country?" When we talk about Colombia and the opportunities in Colombia, they say, "Don't forget about Mexico." And when we talk about Mexico, they say, "Don't forget about Peru. Don't forget about Chile." We say, "We're in Chile, but what about Brazil? Brazil is a huge country in Latin America. Okay, they don't speak Spanish, but it's a huge market." So ultimately, we need to start somewhere, and we started with a presence in Chile, and we're closely in touch with a number of companies in that particular country, and we aim to grow rapidly in the Latin American continent as well. Now, in a nutshell, what we do, we cover with a module we call Engage, 180 degrees of communication with outbound communication. So any message that you need to send to your customers via email, SMS, push notification, or whatnot is managed by Engage. We have a chatbot framework that we call Connect, which enables you to also collect messages from your clients. So inbound communication via the chatbot framework. It could be integrated with WhatsApp, Viber, Facebook Messenger, Twitter, WeChat even, and also newly coming Apple Business Chat. And with those two modules, we cover pretty much 360 degrees of communication that a company would require via digital channels. Obviously, I mentioned automation. Automation is key in order to create the seamless orchestration of various channels. So we have a module for that, and a module for to manage the preferences and the consent of our clients. And we pride ourselves for our integration capabilities with all sorts of systems. Now, this is in a nutshell. And for any additional questions, I would be more than pleased to respond via email. You can reach us at info, or you can email me and get my contact details from the organizers.